Okay, Grand Rising. Grand Rising. How is everyone doing on this beautiful Monday? Okay, y'all, my vibrations are very high today. The Most High woke me up around 2 this morning. He always wakes me up early, but he's been getting me up extra early for the past week. Several times last week, I would be up at like within the hour of 1. Yes. So that's a good thing because the Most High is communicating with me. Yes. So I wanted to talk about the Mazzaroth. Mazzaroth. The Mazzaroth, that's a Hebrew word for zodiac. So everything that the Most High has for us, the enemy has just the opposite. So there's 12 constellations in the Mazzaroth, which is what Babylon and Egypt call the zodiac. Okay. So now there's 12 constellations. And what else? There's 12 tribes of Israel. And there's 12 months in a year. It all goes together. Okay? It all goes together. Each tribe has a zodiac associated with it. That's how you tell what tribe you are in based on your Mazzaroth. Where you are on the Mazzaroth. Your month. Okay? For example, I am a Leo the lion, which is tribe of Judah. Okay? So I am a Yahudi. I am. So that's how you find out what tribe you are from. Now, a lot of people in the family, when I say the family, I'm talking about the 12 tribes of Israel, wasn't taught about the Mazzaroth. Now they hear the word zodiac and they want to freak out and think of something evil. So see, I wanted to bring a little teaching about this because we have to be careful. We have to remember that we are the people of the book and everything belongs to the Most High and everything was created for us. And it is us. Everything going on right now is all about us. So I wanted to say that all of this is a part of knowing thyself. You can't just say, oh, I'm a Hebrew. I'm one of the 12 tribes. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. But we have to delve and find out more and more about ourselves. Now, I learned about the Mazzaroth a good, 10 years ago when I came into the knowledge of who I was, which is one of the daughters of the Most High, daughter of Zion. Yes. Okay. And I also wanted to bring out about the stars. Okay. Now, I'm not saying to worship any of these things. No. I'm just letting you know that everything is a part of us. It's a part of us. Each one of us has a Mazzaroth. Each one of us do. Same thing with the crystals. The stones. Stones, crystals, same thing. I wear them. We're supposed to, people. I think this is the is that the tourmaline? I think that's the tourmaline for protection. And this is another one. The Most High, all of this is in the Bible, people. All of the crystals belongs to us. We're supposed to wear them. Each tribe have a crystal, a stone, a birthstone associated with it. That's just like with your birthday. You have a birthstone. A birthstone. Go back and read the Old Testament. I did a lesson on stones and crystals a while back. It's in the scriptures. There's 12 stones, 12 crystals, however you want to use it interchangeably. Each stones represent each of the 12 tribes of Israel. In the breastplate of our priests, which is the tribe of Levi, y'all have all 12 stones. And the Most High gives a description. He even tells how the breastplate is supposed to be made. Sure do. Now, I also wanted to bring out about the stars. I remember when I first came into the truth and the knowledge of who I am, you have the Star of David. Well, King David is my blood. King David. Yes, the Most High made David king. And he's going to be king again. He's going to raise David back up. The same David, he's going to raise them back up, people. You better read your Bibles. That way, you won't be one of those that the Most High said is going to have heart attacks and their heart is going to fail them. Because you're not getting in the book. It's right there in the Old Testament. I also want to touch on the different beings and the different in the galaxies and the constellations. For example, the Pleiadians and Orions. All of that is real, people. It's all real, and it's right there in the Bible. It's in there. So there's beings that's in those constellations. And those people are there. Those beings are connected to us. So when I have had a contact with them before, and we are going to have contacts, people. That old world is over. The world before coronavirus, before August 2019, that world is done, people. The real world is here. The portals are open. The portals are open, people. It's open. We're going back to the original, the real world. And all of that, and that consists of many things. Not just saying, oh, I'm a Hebrew Israelite, but knowing your powers, knowing everything about you, how you relate to the constellations. Okay? The constellations and the crystals, they're all a part of us. So you not knowing and being ignorant is not going to help you at all. It's going to hurt you. Okay. I'm going to Psalms 147. Let me go to Psalms 147. Psalms. I read the book of Psalms every day, just about. Yes, when I'm doing my altar to the Most High. And that's another thing too, people. We're supposed to light that altar for the Most High throughout our generations. He tells us that in the Old Testament as well. So every one of you that is a Hebrew, that is one of the 12 tribes of Israel, you ought to have an altar in your place where the Most High has blessed you to reside. You should have an altar for him. And it should have frankincense, myrrh, olive oil, calamus, cinnamon, all those good things that he likes. He tell you what he likes on his altar. Shalom, and thank you for tuning in. Okay, I'm going to Psalms 147. The book of Psalms is full of magic. The Bible is full of magic, period. We are magical people. That's being magic. Magic is an ability to create what we want. That's what magic is. Okay? There's nothing evil about your abilities. The Most High gave you your abilities. Okay? The Most High turned a rod into a snake. Okay? Yeah. He's going to do a whole lot of things. He's going to do all kinds of magic. So get ready. Okay. Let's go to Psalms 147. And we're going to stop at verse 4. And I only want to read this because I spoke briefly about the stars. It is so many. The Most Highs have thousands and thousands and thousands of stars. And listen to this. Okay, I'm going to start at verse 1. Psalms 147. Praise ye the Holy One of Israel, the Lord, for it is good to sing praises unto our Elohim, the Elohim of Israel, for it is pleasant and praise is comely. The Lord does build up Jerusalem. That's where we are from, and that's where we're going to return. He gathered together the outcasts of Israel. That's just what he's going to do. He's going to gather us from the four corners of the earth and take us on back home to Jerusalem. Sure is. He healeth the broken in heart and bindeth up their wounds. He telleth the number of stars. He calleth them all by their names. Great is our Lord, and of great power. His understanding is infinite. Okay, so I wanted to point out verse 4. The stars has names, people. I'm learning every day. See, that's what spiritual growth is. Growing, learning spiritual things. That's just like the angels. There's legions and legions of angels. And in Psalms 91, the Most High say, I give the angels charge over thee. So you need to get to know the angels because they work for us. They work on our behalf. Just like our priest, the tribe of Levi. The priest and the angels goes before the Most High for us on our behalf. The priest has an office. The priest's office, it serves a purpose. And that's to advocate for the children of Israel. Moses was one of our priests. Aaron, one of our priests. Everybody that's in the tribe of Levi are priests. Let me go to Isaiah. These are my two favorite books, Psalms and Isaiah. Let me go to the book of Isaiah. We're going to go to Isaiah 40. Let's go to Isaiah 40. And I'm going there because it talks about the stars too. Isaiah 40 and we're going to go to 26 because this is the verse that speaks about the stars. Lift up your eyes on high and behold, who has created these things that bringeth out their hosts by number. He knows the number of them. He knows how many stars is up there. These things that bringeth out their hosts by number, he calleth them all by names, by the greatness of his might, for that he is strong in power, not one faileth. Each star has a name. And we are connected to the stars, O Israel, O sons and daughters of Zion, O sons and daughters of the Most High. Everything is about us and is us. We have stars associated with us. We connect to the universe all the way. Those beings that's in those other planets, they're related to us. The Pleiadians. Oh my goodness. There's a chapter, there's some scriptures that talk about the Pleiades, the Pleiadians, and the Orions. That's right here in the book, people. And the portals are open. So you want to see these beings. They're coming. They're coming and going now. This is a beautiful, exciting time. And I am leveling up in my knowledge of self. Knowledge of self. You got to talk to the Most High. You got to get in this book. Got to do your research. Not just this book. Not just the Bible. Because there's a book, just like I said about the angels. There's a lot of angels. The Most High have legions and legions of angels, and the angels works on our behalf. That's their MO. So whatever situation you want to have a husband, you want to have a wife, you want a job, you want this, you want that, whatever is going on in your life, there's an angel for it. There's an angel for it. I had a book, and I'm going to order this book again, and I'm going to share it with you all. It's a book on angels. Sure is. There's an angel for everything, and all the angels have names, just like the stars have names. See, we wasn't taught much when we went to those churches. That wasn't the purpose of them. That's the biggest trap ever, was to trap us in those churches. Those are whorehouses, people. And if any of, I'm not talking, well, either they're spiritual whorehouses. That's first and foremost, because we, Negroes, we are the sons and daughters of the Most High. We came straight from his loins. Yeah, he created all things, but he birthed us. He birthed us. He said it. Israel is my son, my first what? Born. He created the sun, moon, and stars, but he didn't born them. He didn't born them. See, one of the biggest traps and the witchcraft of all witchcraft is religion. And the biggest religion is Christianity. And witchcraft is when you tell lies and have power over someone's mind. Want to scare somebody to follow behind you and do what you want them to do. That's what witchcraft is. Knowing thyself is not witchcraft. That's your birthright. You're supposed to know yourself. Worshiping the Most High is not witchcraft. That's what we supposed to do. And all knees is going to bow, and all tongues is going to confess. The creator of heaven, earth, the sea, and all that therein is. The Holy One of Israel, the Ancient of Days. That's right. It's just what the whole world is going to do. I don't care who you call yourself dabbing in. Those false gods of wood and stone and whatever else. You're going to bow to the true and living one and only, the Most High God. And let me tell you something. So-called African American, colored, Negroes, we got the best above the West, because we have the Most High. Everybody don't have the Most High, but we do. We are the only people who's in an everlasting covenant with the Most High. The Most High is not in no covenant with the world. He's in a covenant with us. Sure enough. We got the best above all the rest. We got the Most High. Y'all please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button so you all will be notified when I am dropping new videos. And I am stepping up my spirituality game. I'm getting back into learning more about me and my abilities. Okay? And you should do the same. I mean, knowledge is power. Because when you lack your knowledge, you lack in knowledge of yourself. That's how some of you is not progressing in life like you should. Because you're not practicing your spirituality and you're not up on your game. You're not up on your game. You're letting your enemies use your stuff against you. You use it for you. Shalom.